Convertibles in Spain go together just like chorizo and Spain go together. Here's a new one. This is the second generation of the Audi R8 V10 Spyder. We're in Spain, we're going to drive it because this car, as usual, is coming to India. The new Audi R8 V10 Spyder is the second generation of the car, and I really like the way it looks. Audi emphasizes the slightly wider body with horizontal elements both at the front and the rear, while the sleeker, narrower head and taillights further increase the sense of a low and wide car. Audi will offer a selection of carbon fiber accessories. Our test car is wearing a carbon splitter and a carbon side plate. Plus, there is the all-new soft top that unfurls in just 20 seconds at speeds up to 50 km per hour. At 44 kilograms, this is light and part of Audi's plan to keep the center of gravity low. The car looks sharper and tauter than before, and it's a sharp, pleasing design. And under those two aluminium ribs at the back is the heart of the matter. When I talk about the engine in a car, I like to have it between me and the camera, and that's why the car is pointed back at you, because it's a mid-engine car. The engine's right here. And now it makes 540 PS and 540 Newton meters of torque. That's a lot of power. It's a little bit more than the last time around, but I've already driven the car a little bit, and I can tell you it has an amazing singing voice which you release with a button. The performance is insane, and it's realistic. You can drive this car every day. The performance is that kind of interesting, but the 5.2-litre V10 is a full bag of tricks. Audi uses indirect injection at bottom and mid revs to boost economy and emissions performance, and only at top revs does direct injection, which also has, take a dominant role. The car will disconnect both its clutches on the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission to conserve fuel while coasting, and it can also shut one bank of cylinders down at low loads. Start-stop is standard, and Audi says just under 9 km per litre is possible despite the performance. And it is a performance. Release the beast with the new performance button in its dry, wet or snow settings, and it's an absolute rocket ship. 100 km per hour comes up in 3.6 seconds, and the top speed is 318 km per hour. In dynamic mode, this is also a roll-free car. The road is communicated without harshness but directly to you, and the cornering attitude is flat. This is not unexpected for a 540 PS car now, is it? When you put the R8 into comfort mode, I'm surprised at how easy, normal and practical it feels. It's an illusion in the sense that, yes, for example, the boot in the car, it's in the front and it's not very large and all of those things. It's a two-seater, blah, blah. But the point is, it's reasonably quiet, and this is not the best kept road in Spain, but it seems to be able to absorb most of it, and it's not making me uncomfortable, which for a car of this level of performance is incredible. The go-kart-like direct, responsive and roll-free handling is just amazing, and it gives you so much confidence to push even in these narrow places. Credit goes to an aluminium carbon frame that's just 8 kilograms heavier than the current coupe and is, get this, as stiff as the last generation coupe. And then of course, there is the noise of the V10 crackling, popping, roaring and burbling away. So as you know, on my motorcycles, I tend not to like loud exhausts. There's very few occasions where I think a loud exhaust is nice. On the Audi, there's a button that does exactly that. So here we are in quiet, I press the button, here we are in loud, and here goes. And I'm done making noise, we're approaching a village, something, I press the button, it goes quiet, it goes normal again. Wow, I wish I had a motorcycle that would do that with the sound. It would be just insane. It's a hard car not to like driving around, especially when you start to think about driving it back home in India. So that's the R8 V10 Spyder. It takes all the things we like about the R8. For example, it's a reasonably practical car. I wouldn't say you drive it every day in India, but a lot more than most supercars. It's a reasonably comfortable car as well, and it takes all of these and turns it up a little bit, and it's such a nice car to drive because of it. What remains is the launch. We expect it to come to India between May and August next year. The price should start at about 2.5 crores, and obviously you can build the options up from there. But fundamentally,